Hi, this is Philip with Incredible Fathers. I just wanted to make this video for you, for all of you who are new parents or just beginning your adventure with children. I notice something a lot with new parents, and it's one of those things where you feel inside like you're failing as a parent. And I just want you to know that every new parent goes through that. There's many times when you feel like you're failing or you don't understand your child, you don't understand why they're behaving that way. And I just want you to know that that's normal and not to give up. So, for example, my brother, I had my younger brother. He recently had an experience where his son, he's been having troubles dealing with him, and his wife has had troubles dealing with him, and they're not sure what to do. So they did a very wise thing, and they went and they took that son to grandma and grandpa, and he spent a week at their house. And they had an opportunity just to kind of level set and just kind of think about what's going on and what they needed to do to help their son. Now, he's very young, and I'm sure he's just going through a phase, and most children do go through a phase of development and growth, and they experience certain behaviors and exhibit certain symptoms, so to speak. And so I just want you to know that that's normal, and don't get too uptight. But I see a lot of new parents and even experienced parents that have meltdowns, and they just lose focus, and they get worried and uptight and have a lot of anxiety over their child. So my message to you today is it's okay, don't worry about that. But there are three things that I would recommend doing when you're feeling that way or you're feeling like you're about ready to give up. And I just want to make sure that you follow those three things because it'll really help you take perspective on life and on your child's situation and realize that you're making progress and you're not failing, you're actually making progress. So the first thing I'd recommend doing is like what my brother did, is to take a break. Just take a break from the child. Just stop and just stop. The second thing is to kind of think about what's been happening and just ponder about it. I recommend writing in a journal and talking about what's been happening and what you've been seeing. The third thing I recommend doing is actually talking with someone that you trust. It could be another parent or a friend. It could be someone from church, maybe your pediatrician, some other professional. And then talk about what you're experiencing and how you're handling it, and just talk with someone about it. That makes a huge difference. So I'm speaking from personal experience because I've had meltdowns myself, and it can be really difficult dealing with children. But I want you to know that all children go through certain developmental phases. If you were to talk to a professional in that field, they would have very specific time frames, very specific titles for what a child goes through as they go from infant all the way up to adolescence and into adulthood. And that's normal. And so one that I've really noticed a lot with my kids is what I call the exploring phase, where they actually go in and they start ripping everything out of your cabinets, everything out of your wallet, everything out of your makeup kit, whatever it is, they're in it and they're exploring. And all of my kids, all 7 of them have gone through that. And I've watched, my parents raised 7 kids, and I've watched my brothers and sisters do that too. It's perfectly normal. Another phase that I see a lot with kids is they kind of have some stranger anxiety, and they're kind of shy, or they shy away from anyone outside their family. And that's totally normal. I sometimes see parents worrying about their kids, like, oh, they're not going to be able to make friends, and they're worried about them being able to be socially interactable. But don't worry about that. That's not normal for kids of that. That's normal for kids of that age, and they'll continue to change and develop as they go along. So just keep that in mind. Those are natural processes, and that they will occur. And I know that if you take the time to think about what's happening and make adjustments in the way you're handling your children, you will see a big improvement in how you handle those situations as they come up day to day. This is Philip with Incredible Fathers. I'm just signing out for now. Thank you.